What's up guys, Kojo here. I wanted to make a quick video kind of analyzing this new pack that's been released. We've got the Arcane Summoner pack and the Master Summoner pack, and I want to start checking out a lot of the new promotional packs that they release and kind of letting you guys know whether or not they're worth it, because a lot of the ones they're releasing aren't worth it. Oh! No! Coffee! Shit! Rest in peace, shirt. Alright, well that's a mess. I wanted to check out this pack. What I mean by they're not efficient is that you've got other alternatives, and yes, you see that I've actually spent a little bit of money this month on the game. Some fortunate things occurred, so I had some extra money in my pocket. But, so we've got packs like this. So we've got, this is kind of how I usually gauge it. We've got a $10 pack that's going to give you 255 gems and 400,000 gold. It's a fair amount, and 60 energy. It's kind of a side note. So you look at this and you see that $10 is going to get you about 250 gems. You look at this and you see that $30 is going to get you about 750 gems. Now, what that means is that roughly every $10 you're getting your 250 gems. The LD disc is like a little bit bonus. I don't usually try to calculate those into the total unless it comes down to that. But if we look over here, what we've got is $10 for 5 rare discs and 3 individual elemental discs. These training fuzzle puffs they're not even worth it. It's very minimal amount of experience. You know, you could just pop 10 common discs and you got the same thing about. So $10 for 8 summons. Now $10 over here is going to roughly come out to be about 3 summons if you were to use the 250 on one of those little special packs, the ones that you see over here. So it'll be one of those guys, and then you get the 400,000 gold and you get the 60 energy. So this pack, if you really just want some summons, that one's not too bad. Not too terribly bad. It would be nice if it had a little bit of a gem thing on it. I wouldn't suggest it. Anytime you're spending money, I really think you should be trying to go for gems as much as possible. As nice as this is, it's just spend your 10 bucks somewhere else, use the gem for refills. It's, especially if you're later in the game and you're doing raids, it is much more efficient for you to use 250 gems for however many refills that is, because in that, over the duration of that, you're gonna probably get the equivalent of 8 summons, and you've gotten all the experience, all the gold from selling the gear, all the gold, or all the gear that you're keeping. It is much more beneficial for your account to just invest in refills. And so you go over here and you see this giant minus 40%, you know, a 40% discount, which, how the hell would any of this cost $80? You've got a light and dark disc, and you've got your 5 rare discs again. Whoopsie. If you get your 5 rare discs again, you don't have the elemental discs. So pretty much what they've done is these 3 elemental discs are now being, transferred into 1 light and dark disc. And you still have your 3 training fuzzle puffs. They're not tutors. They're not skill ups. They're just a little bit of experience, which is super relevant. You got 2 of these guys. It's not a big deal. Like, these are not what you're buying. These are little extra fluffs. And then you've got a 3-day experience booster, which is equivalent to 200 gems. Exactly 200 gems, if I can find that thing right here. For 3 days, 200 gems. So what you're practically buying is a light and dark disc, 5 rare discs, and you're getting 200 crystals worth. Oh, my game crashed. 200 crystals worth of experience booster. So if we were to put a value, an actual gem value on these things, let's say that 5 rare discs is roughly 375 gems, because 750 gems can get you 11 summons plus a bit of gold and some training fuzzle puffs. We're gonna ignore those for now. But so we'll say that these rare discs, and I'll write these down, we'll say that these rare discs are worth roughly 375 gems. Okay? 375. The light and dark is a little bit harder to put a value on, but let's say that that is worth 3 times the amount of this. So you're saying that this light and dark disc is about 1.2 million gold, which is about accurate for what we see when they do the special events. If you were to buy shards with gold, it ends up being over $1 million. So 1.2 million is probably fairish to say. So you're valuing this light and dark disc at like 1.2 million gold. You're getting the 750 gems, and you have a little bit of gold here. So it's whatever. So you can't value these light and dark discs too terribly high. The summon rates are exactly like all the other discs. You're not guaranteed anything super good. So when I'm buying packs, I really like to pretend that they're just a regular disc. The monsters aren't going to be anything better. It's just, it's a waste of your money if you're trying to efficiently go through the game. And so if we were to go back over here, we've got something worth 375 gems. We've got something worth 200 gems. And we've got two things down here that are completely irrelevant. I'm not even going to calculate those. And let's just say that this light and dark disc was worth... Oh man, let's say that it's worth... Well, if it's 1.2 million gold... If it was 1.2 million gold and we were to buy that gold directly from the shop... 1.2 million, that puts it over 500 gems. So let's say that it just costs, we'll say that one disc is equal to 700 gems. I don't think anybody would actually trade 700 gems for a light and dark disc. That's 11 regular, that's pretty much saying that one light and dark disc is equal to 11 regular summons. But just for this, just for calculations, we're going to go ahead and say, for whatever reason, it's magically 700. Okay, so that puts us at 1,275 gems for $50. So now if we go somewhere else, where can we get 1,275 gems for $50? Right here. For $50, we can get 1,300 gems, 2 million gold, and 120 energy. Okay? No, we don't have the little bit of experience that's going to come with it. But we get extra energy. We get an extra 2 million gold, which if we were to calculate the 2 million gold, that's another 1,000 gems. And really the gold ratio does not work too terribly well. But to put it into perspective, since that's how we measured the light and dark scroll as well, or disc as well, that would pretty much mean that this pack is giving you, is giving you 2,300 gems in terms of relative comparativeness. I don't know the freaking term to use there. But what I'm saying is this pack is not worth it. It comes with no gems and it's asking for $50. 0 gem value. 5 summons, a light and dark summon. Hey, if they're a boosted rate, maybe you'd go for it. But they're not. It's a regular disc. You're probably going to pull a Nat 3. And there's going to be people that'll be like, oh, I pulled a Nat 5. Good for you, dude. That's awesome. But this pack's not worth it. If you really want to get the biggest bang for your buck, and you'll see me saying this in videos a lot, these two packs. If you can afford a little bit every month, and I'll buy these every other month or so, seeing how things go. You could buy 2 of each a month, because every 15 days, I don't have that kind of money. But I bought one just now, and I haven't bought one for a while. These things are your best resource of gold. I'll do a quick calculation on these. So it's $5 for 25 gems times 15 days. So you do 25 times 15. For $5, you're getting 375 gems, plus a gold boost, which is pretty much irrelevant. It's too low. So for $5, you're getting 375 gems, okay? Here, you got the same deal, but it's 75 times 15, 430. So for 30 bucks, you're getting 1125, which means that this one's actually also a better value. Oh, you get the energy on this one, that's why. We'll say that this 30 energy is worth roughly an extra 10 gems. We'll just pretend that it's a third of my total energy, which is a little bit more, but if we were to calculate it that way, we would just say this is 85 gems per day for 15 days, giving us 1275 total for 30 bucks. Okay, now if we divide this by 6, giving us, you know, the number that this costs, this is 212. So realistically, this $5 pack right here is the best valued pack that you can buy. Because for $5, you get 375. And if this was a $5 equivalent, it would give you 212 even once you've calculated in the daily energy and converted it to a gem ratio. Okay? So these are the best 2 packs you could buy. Aside from the things like the master packs? I think that's what it was. They give fat amounts of gold, summons, gems. Those 2, if you can fork over that money and if you're actually investing in this game, those are the packs to go for. Aside from that, these 2 guys right here. Yes, I did buy a light and dark thing, didn't get anything good. It's just, you know, every once in a while you'll treat yourself in hopes of getting something good. These aren't worth it, guys. If they offered me 250 gems here, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. It's a promotional pack. These need to be considerably better than everything else available in the game. But right now, they're not even worth the bandit stash. I'd rather have the bandit stash. I get the gold, and I get the energy, and I get the gems. Better for refills, better for all that. So this pack, totally not worth it. 100% not worth it. Would not even consider for 50 bucks all of this right here. The experiences are relevant. They do experience events every once in a while. You can buy this for 200 gems. I'd rather do it on my own. 5 rare summons. You can get that in like a half day farming. ED10, SW10, Light Dark Disc, whatever. Ignore that for now. Okay. I would much rather, if I decided to fork over $50, get 1,300 gems, 2 million gold, and 120 energy. The 120 energy, that's another practically 60 gems right there in energy than whatever we said for the 2 million gold. That's leagues better. Leagues better. Granted, if you pulled like a light or dark Beastmaster, then obviously this pack was worth it for you, but you can't calculate that into cost. I ranted way more than I intended to, and I'm recording this video to take away time from a term paper, because I don't want to write this thing. But I just saw this and wanted to make it. But that is all for this one, guys. Thanks for checking it out. I'm going to be posting more analysis videos like this, because I'm seeing that it's very consistent for Gameloft to be releasing packs that are not worth it, and I'm hoping that if we can bring some light on this, then they'll start giving us better packs. You know, in games like Summoner's War, for $50, we would get a Light and Dark Disc, we'd get some regular summons, and we'd get like 3 Devilmon. We'd get some skill ups. We'd get way better than this. Or if we didn't get the skill ups, we would also get some crystals or gems. This pack's not worth it. They got to work on the promotions a bit. That's all, guys. Thanks for checking it out.